Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this gingerbread glam makeup look. It's definitely popular on Instagram right now, so I thought let's go ahead and film it for you guys. Enjoy! Taking my e.l.f. eye tapes, I'm going to go ahead and place them towards the outer corners to get that nice cut clean look. And I'm going into the JACLYN Hill x Morphe volume 2 palette and picking up the shade called Homebody, applying it right in the crease and only applying this towards the inner and outer corner and just moving that eyeshadow back and forth. Next, you guys, I picked up the shade called Comfort Zone from the same Morphe palette. I didn't show you guys, I forgot to show you, but that's what I'm using to blend out those harsh lines and make everything look nice and smooth. Next, you guys, I'm going to go into La Dama de Flores palette from Cara Beauty, and I'm picking up this nice mustardy yellow shade just to blend out those edges again from the last shade that we used, and we're going to buff this up going towards the brows. You can also use my code with Cara Beauty if you like. It's Sandy10, and it takes off some extra money when you're about to check out. Definitely check out Cara Beauty, you guys. Their eyeshadows the products are very affordable and very great quality. And then once that's done, I'm going to go into this other yellow shade from the same palette from Cara Beauty and still using the same Morphe M433. I haven't switched brushes, and I'm applying that nice yellowy shade right above that mustardy yellow shade. And then just blend all these colors together, you guys. I do go back and forth into the two shades that I got from Cara Beauty, and then the other one from Morphe, the Homebody and Comfort Zone. I do go back and forth with all of these shades just to make sure that everything is blended and that I am completely satisfied with the outcome. So the next shade, you guys, that I'm picking up is called Crazy from the Morphe palette, and taking a little bit of G Money, which is a nice like brown shade. I still want the outer corner to look a little bit more warm and not too red or burgundy, because the shade called Crazy can be pretty on the burgundy red side. So I did add a little bit of brown in there. So you don't have to go into this color, you can definitely switch it out. Sorry that I'm not showing you guys the colors on the palette. I was actually not going to upload this on YouTube. It was supposed to be for Instagram. So that's why you're not seeing me showing you guys the eyeshadows. But I'm only using the Morphe and Cara Beauty palette, which I'll link them down below for you guys. And then next, I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Eden Primer, and I'm going to start to just cut my crease, and we're going to be creating a half cut crease. Of course, the brushes, everything that I use in today's video will be linked down below. I've also been reading your comments, and I'm also going to be adding links for you guys so you can directly shop from those links. Alright guys, now I'm going back to my Morphe M433, same brush that we've been using for the entire tutorial. I'm going into Crazy and G Money again just to blend out the harsh line after we have cut our crease. Now as you guys can see here, I'm using tapping motions first. This really helps to really build up the intensity towards the outer corner. And I just like it. It's just better than, you know, going back and forth. I feel like the eyeshadow definitely sticks better when you're patting. Now I'm switching brushes, you guys, just so I can get a nice clean application, because I'm applying that burnt orange or yellow that we used in the crease. And I'm just applying it right next to Crazy and G Money just to add a little bit of yellow there. So that way we don't lose it, and I want it to, you know, just show up a little bit more. Now for the main lid, you guys, I'm showing you the shade, yay! Going back to La Dama de Flores palette and picking up that nice bronzy copper shade, which is going to be our main lid shade. I think I'm using a MAC brush. I will link it down below for you guys, but it's just a nice flat brush. I'm not using any setting spray or nothing to apply this eyeshadow. This is how it comes off from picking it up from the pan. I'm telling you guys, Cara Beauty eyeshadows are really great quality. And yeah, I think this color actually fit perfectly for this look. Going into a pencil, like a bullet brush from Morphe, I'm going into the shade called Temptress, which is a black shade from the Morphe and JACLYN Hill palette. And what I'm doing, you guys, is creating a smoked out wing liner, because I do want some darkness towards the outer corner, so that way once we go in with lashes, you can't see any skin peeking through. You can definitely skip this, you can leave it how we have it. But I want it to look a little bit more smokier towards the outer corner. Next, I'm going into my Urban Decay Perversion eye pencil, which is just black. I'm going to tightline my eyes and apply it on the top of my lash line, and then I'll blend it out with that black matte shade again. Alright guys, so now before we go into skin, let's go ahead and remove these e.l.f. eye tapes. Yay, now it's time for skin, which is my favorite part. I'm gonna go into this e.l.f. Luminous Matte Primer. And then for foundation, I'm going into this one by NARS. I think it's in the shade Medium 1. I will link it down below for you guys. And I'm going into a Be Bella foundation brush. And then for concealer, I'm going into my Makeup Forever Velvet Skin Concealer in the shade 2.4. And then just apply your concealer in the areas where you normally apply your concealer. Next, for cream contour, I'm going into the Too Faced Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and I'm using a Luxie brush. Now, you guys apply your cream contour like if you were to be applying your bronzer. Now, I do love full coverage. You guys know that I'm a full coverage girl, so just keep in mind that you don't have to go this heavy like I am. You could definitely tone it down to your own liking, so just keep that in mind, okay? And now I'm gonna go into my beauty sponge and just blend out my concealer. I like to push my concealer into the skin, and then I take my Luxie brush to just blend out any harsh lines. I feel like dragging your concealer really doesn't give you that nice full coverage effect, and I feel like it doesn't cover very well. So I like to just like pat my concealer into my skin and push it in, and just making sure that, you know, everything that needs to be covered is covered. Now to set the concealer, I'm gonna go into my One Size translucent powder and just, you know, bake underneath my eyes, and then bake pretty much my entire face. I like to set my concealer with setting powder because it allows to control my oils. And then of course going into my CoverGirl powder and just set the cream contour, and I really like to intensify that to make my skin look a little bit more on the bronzy side. And then for blush, I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Peachy Love, and we're gonna pack on the blush, you guys, because I want my gingerbread and my hearts to really pop, and I really want my cheeks to look nice and rosy. So we're gonna be packing on this blush like crazy, and I'm a huge blush girl, so it doesn't bother me. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just dust off whatever powder we have left on our skin and just move it around the skin for that extra coverage. And then going back into some more blush, and we're gonna go ahead and just apply some more on the cheeks and then right above the bridge of the nose. So that way all this whole entire area is covered. And then going back into that Urban Decay black eye pencil, and we're gonna go ahead and apply it towards the lower lash line. And then we're just gonna set it and blend it out with the colors that we use in our crease. We're just gonna take that and bring it down below. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take that pencil again and apply it in my waterline, and we're gonna go ahead and set it with a black matte eyeshadow. This is really gonna help to make it look darker, but plus it's really gonna allow it to stay there and not move. Going back to the Cara Beauty palette, taking this nice shimmery shade and apply it in my inner corner, and how stunning is this shade? It's so pretty. Now it's time to create our hearts and our gingerbread. So I'm taking this white eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics, and I got a lot of inspo from like a lot of pictures on Pinterest. This look has been done many times, so I'm just freestyling where I want to place my hearts, and then I'm applying like little dots on my face, and then my gingerbread man, you guys, I think I've done him like 2 or 3 times. Even like if I do it really small, I'm like, crap, let's change it and make it a little bit bigger, and then I make it too big, and so I think I'm satisfied with the size that I have here. So this is definitely your palette. You guys can get as creative as you want. You can make it as big as you want. This is totally up to you, and you can freestyle it. I would definitely say that the gingerbread on this side is bigger than the other one, but it's okay because we definitely want our gingerbread man to really show, you know, through the pictures that we want to post. And then next, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this detailed brush. I think it's from Morphe, and I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go ahead and create some shadows on the hearts and on the gingerbread. What this will do, you guys, is that once we take pictures, it's really going to pop, and people are really gonna be able to know that these are hearts and it's a gingerbread man. So it's just adding a little bit of like darkness and some shadowing. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lip pencil from Morphe, and I'm going into Sweet Tea. You guys already know that I love this lip pencil. And then for lipstick, I've been loving this one from Juvia's Place in the shade Lady. You can find this brand at Ulta if you're interested. And you guys, that's pretty much it for today's glam tutorial. I did apply some glitter, a glitter liner called Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay, and I filled in the little hearts. If you felt inspired, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your recreations. And if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!